staff and just.
It does. I think our kids are now, I mean, once we got practice going, and I tell you, we've been pretty tough on them on the practice floor. And I think coming out here, I think Friday they were trying to play not to make a mistake, and we made so many mistakes. And today we went out and just played. And yeah, it's a great feeling that I watched them play with an extreme amount of effort. And great things happen, and I've been telling them, if you just play hard, things will happen, great things will happen. So yeah, it feels great.
Sierra said the hardest thing for her to do Friday was get on that bus and apologize to you for how she played.
Yeah.
She came out firing today. What impact can she have on the game? Because it matters to her, and that's what you want. You want kids that it matters to.
Well, I think the whole team felt bad. They stayed away from me pretty much. Didn't want to be around me. And on our drive down to Atlanta on Saturday, Sierra came up and sat with me, and apologized and said that won't happen again. And I trust her. I believe in Sierra.
So she did it on Saturday.
She did it on Saturday. Yeah, we didn't have too much to say on Friday night. But she. UTC played a great game, and we played extremely poorly. So I think they felt bad about it, and it's I had somebody, Dave Hart called and told me. He said it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So that kept things in perspective for me.
I told you, Pat lost her first game too.
Well, he just said today he got a hold of me. Did
he call you today or yesterday?
Yeah, well, he called me yesterday. He called me Friday a couple times, and I got messages. But
you talked to him today?
I talked to him today.
That's when he said it's a sprint?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
But still, I mean, the relief is tremendous. 1-1 versus 0-2, that's night and day.
Oh, absolutely. And then we go home, and then we go back on the road. I mean, we play for a young team to play your first 4 games, and 3 of them are on the road. It's tough. It's just tough.
What about Megan Simmons today? She didn't have to shoot as much, but she played within herself and within the game. Is that good to see from her, that she can play?
Well,
she can adjust her game to what's happening on the floor?
I think so. I told Megan, I said, you don't worry about creating your shots. Your shots will come to you. And I thought she took one just not a great shot when we're trying
early
to
in
hold the clock.
Yeah.
But she let the ball come to her and got a nice 3, and she had a great drive, and she got to the basket. And Megan's going to get her shots. She just can't worry about it. It'll come to her. We'll get the ball, we'll bring it to her, but she can't worry about creating. And well, I hadn't shot in a while, and she's gotten better at that. And I thought tonight she played well on defense and didn't hurt some defensive end.
Last thing for me, you busing back to Knoxville, taking the bus, or much better bus ride on the way home now?
Absolutely. We're going to eat. We're going to celebrate.
All right, thanks, Holly.